Welcome to the City Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there? That's why I do the show. Because you're there, you're interested, you want to be entertained, you want to be informed, educated. That's what I do. That's what I signed up for. Hope you all watched WrestleMania this weekend. That's how I started out. Back in 1992, I started out with Wrestling Tonight. For that matter, maybe I'll put up, we just stumbled over a flyer recently. John Highness from Hudson County View Live found a flyer in this wrestling chat room they were exchanging about cards over the years. And he found a flyer that had my old radio show listed in it with a big anniversary show in Newark with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, I was live with Stone Cold Steve Austin one time. But first off, don't forget everything you see on the bottom of the screen. Love us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and all that, and YouTube and live stream. That's where we archive all our programming. Download the app, live stream Vimeo, a lot of other programs besides my stuff there. Jersey City payroll taxes in the news again. It always amazed me that we can institute a tax on people who don't live here, but they're going to pay for our schools. I never understood how we could enact a tax, 1% payroll tax on non-Jersey City residents, on all corporations. I think the threshold is, if you got a payroll of more than $2,500 a year, you get taxed just on non-Jersey City residents. We instituted the tax, enacted tax, without the machinations to collect the tax. We don't know any of the payroll amounts. We don't know the companies in Jersey City. We don't know any of that. We're in Jersey City, we tax on property, not on payroll. The state does that. Workers' comp does that. The city does it. So it never had the ability to enact the tax collection. It had the ability to enact the tax, but not how to go about collecting it. So it's woefully low amount of companies signed up for the taxes. Of course, first off, it was basically on the honor system. So it's up to you to sign up to be taxed. You missed the memo, and it's not like they published this a lot either or pushed it. A lot of companies didn't know we had a payroll tax in New Jersey. You want to talk about half-assing a tax or policy or a procedure? This is the template of half-assing. You enact a tax. You have no way of collecting it. You have no mechanisms. You don't know the payroll, what payrolls are in the city. You don't know any of that, nor do you have the ability to collect that information. But yeah, we have the tax. So it's back there. Plus, to this day, I still don't understand how we can tax people who don't live in Jersey City, have no children going to school, probably never will have children going to our schools, and tax them to pay for our schools. Talk about taxation without representation. There was a big Tea Party years ago about that. And yet, we want to tax so we can fund a incredibly mismanaged, completely dysfunctional school system we have in Jersey City that has a bloated $1 billion plus budget. Really, before we send any money, we really got to do some forensic accounting on the Jersey City school budget. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
Panepinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
We're back. You're watching The City Show. Pat O'Melia here. Are you there? Now that the line, what was referred to as the county line, is no more, but in Jersey, anything can happen. There is an attorney who was hired to argue the case of the appeal. Most, if not all, I think maybe Middlesex is the last county that is still pushing to appeal the decision of the judge to do away with the Democrat portion of the ballot, the county line portion. The Republicans can still have a county line. I know some Republicans are talking about, let's go and abolish that. But yet, there's still another shot at it. And being New Jersey, anything is possible. So if there's a possibility of overturning it, and it's going to happen, it will happen in Jersey, more than likely. Especially since most of the judges are appointed here. Most of them are Democrats, appointed by various governors. I don't know how many are still around from the Christie day. But it's nothing's dead yet in New Jersey. For that matter, if you're dead, like Brendan Burns said years ago, our former governor, when he dies, he wanted to be buried in Hudson County so he could still be involved in politics. When it comes to Jersey, especially Hudson County, nothing's dead until you put a wooden stake through its heart and put some garlic on there. We keep changing the election. We're just not happy with elections. We've had elections since we've become a democracy. There's election. There is election day. It was a constant election day. And in the old days, and we had a municipal election in May, and we had our runoffs in June, and the state had theirs, the state and feds had their in November, and May was the attention on the local issues are. But we changed all that because we constantly keep changing our election day to get more people to come out and vote. But that doesn't seem to work. And now the city council here in Jersey City is considering ranked choice voting, where you vote for your first choice, you vote your second choice, your third choice, and it's kind of like the Cy Young Award, where it's first place votes, second place vote, third place votes. They used it in New York City with Mayor Adams when he got elected, and if I'm not mistaken, it took quite a while before they determined a winner. Now again, I'm not sure how we got off the rails with Election Day. Yeah, it was a pretty cut and dry thing. It was Election Day. You went and voted. Now, like I said, I'm not sure where we got off course. All the modifications we made to Election Day didn't seem to have the effect of getting people to come out to vote. It was still like 20% of the registered voters came out to vote. Yeah, I think in the last gubernatorial election, what was it? I don't even reach 20. And it's amazing. In the city elections, even with school board, forget about it. We had moved, I'm going to go over everything we did to screw up Election Day, locally in Jersey City and statewide. Jersey City, we moved our elections, our municipal ones, from May to November. Now, forever, May was our election. That's where you voted for your mayor, your council people. School board was in April. I don't care where you move the school board. April, May, November. Nobody votes for the school board. It's always been a very low turnout. We moved all our elections to November. So we would have our local election, mayor, council, along with the state and federal offices. So there really is no attention on the local issues when your elections are now in November with the presidential and the governors and the state senators and the assembly and the county. We, in Jersey City, used to be Muller's Egg Noodles. It used to be, their motto was, our noodles don't get lost in the sauce. And people always said, don't get lost in the sauce in Jersey City. Our local elections got lost in the sauce. It made no sense to move to November. You have to stay there for at least 10 years. I think that 10 years is coming up. And it truly made no sense. And plus, with moving to November, our runoffs are around Christmas time now. Nobody's paying attention to this around Christmas time. We got other things to do around Christmas time than go out and vote. Talk about low voter turnout, even lower voter turnout for a runoff. Now we have early voting. We open up. We are manning the polls, the election polls. They go out and vote. We're manning them like 10 days before the election. Now, we haven't increased voter turnout, but we have certainly increased the cost of elections, which the idea of moving them to November, by the way, was to cut the cost. That didn't work. I don't even know what the numbers are, but that doesn't work. When you have early voting for 10 days, and there are people at the polling stations for 10 days, so you go walk in and vote, you're paying for that. You're paying for that. These elections have gone off the rails cost-wise because, again, you have 10 days of early voting where people could just walk up and vote. We used to be able to do that on a Tuesday, election day. You went and voted. And the turnout probably isn't much different from when we had just the election day instead of the 10 days of voting. Yeah, we have vote by mail. You sit home and you can just vote. You don't have to go there. Years ago, you just had absentee voting. Now you can vote by mail. And then we put all these mailboxes around Hudson County where employees, I don't know, county employees or seasonal employees or people we just hire like we do for the polls, go and pick up those ballots. Now, if you watch any of the news shows, I think it was Jesse Waters on Fox was doing a piece on Wanda. Wanda would harvest these votes. You would see Wanda. They have footage of it. And Wanda stuffing hundreds of ballots in the ballot drop-off box. Not only we run up the cost of our elections, we made it easier to cheat in the elections. But it's a Jersey thing. All right, we'll keep going on this when I come back with a commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care.
The latest clinical trials.
Researchers working to find a cure.
And nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Good Friend Self Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self Storage. Let us be your good friend.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights, your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants, all major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712.
We're back. You're watching The City Show. Pat O'Neill, you're here. We're talking about all the modifications we've made to our election here in Jersey City and the state and how it doesn't have the effect it was looking for. And that was to build up voter turnout. And it certainly doesn't happen in Jersey City. Our voter turnout's like 20%. All of these modifications, they did have two effects. One was to raise the cost of the election that you pay for. The vote by mail, you pay for. The manning the voting stations for 10 days prior to the election, you pay for. And what this all managed to do is we delay the vote. There is a problem. You know, it's a Hudson County thing. Even with if you're watching the election results, and I report on these things, you got the clerk's app on your phone, and you're waiting for you go wait all night before they have any numbers. And in Hudson County, no matter what the technology is, we still can't count the vote. No matter what voting booths we have, what systems we use to count the vote by mail, whatever it is, we still can't count the vote because guaranteed somebody didn't take a cartridge from the machine. That's a constant. I remember when going back with Barbara Netchin. You know, we'd be there, we're delaying the vote, there were 14 cartridges are missing. Now keep in mind, some people's jobs was to get the cartridge. That was their whole job. Take the cartridge, bring it to the county, and they would download the info. Your one job, you didn't do it. And that happens all the time. In Hudson County, the last elections we had, I'm not sure if we had a declared winner for like 10 days after. And like I said, just using the app, Hudson County, we weren't getting any results. Other municipalities, other counties were getting results. So the more we keep changing our elections, and again, I'm focusing pretty much on Jersey City, but statewide, we got early voting that you pay for. You got the vote by mail, you pay for. We got all these employees involved in the election. We screw up taking the cartridge that has all the voter information. Then we have to impound all the voting machines. Then the sheriff's department and the board of election have to go down and go to the machines and get we just don't do anything right. All these modifications, what they managed to do is voter turnout's so bad, but the expense of the elections are outrageous. And like I said, and this has gone on for years. We work with Ocean County, Toms River, and Seaside Heights with the Ready to Roll studios. They get theirs done. Hudson County, it takes us forever to get a friggin' vote counted and declare a winner. And the more we keep involving technology and hiring people, probably the oldest people in the world, by the way, to introduce them to new technology doesn't work. I know last time I voted, the person in front of me didn't know how to use the new tablet. So we had an issue there. There was like one woman in the whole room on Patterson Street who knew how to use that tablet and the new technology. And then he wanted to say, I don't care how you sign on that tablet. It is not going to look like your signature that's in the book. So basically anybody could go and vote because they're not asking for ID from you. Just they could sign this, please. And I think they look at the signature on the tablet as opposed to the big book there where your signature is on in hard ink. The more we do it, the more we screw it up. Now, you're talking about ranked choice voting in Jersey City. Put another layer of delay, put another layer of expense on our elections. And that's what's being considered by the city of Jersey City at the council. I don't know what happened to Election Day. Like I said, we've had Election Day for, I'm going to safely say, 150 years, maybe longer. I know all through my life, I'm 66 years old, we've had Election Day. And just in the last 10 years, we keep screwing with it. And we just make it worse. We don't get results. We run up the cost, and we're not increasing the voter turnout at all. And now we go to ranked choice voting. Let's put another layer. Keep in mind, we can't count votes as it is. So you want to count like first, second, third, and fourth place votes. Good luck with that. I have an idea. Why don't we just return to Election Day? Turn back to we vote on Tuesday. Go back to municipal elections in May and our runoffs in June, where the city, the municipal issues are the focus. We're not getting lost in the sauce like the Muller's egg noodles with the president and the governor and the state offices and the county offices. May was strictly the issues of the city of Jersey City or whatever municipality. It was our May election. And we had our runoffs in June. The whole focus was on that municipality's election. Again, I'm looking at Jersey City, so Jersey City, that was it. You knew who the candidates were. You had time to talk to the candidates. You didn't have to worry about trying to talk to a mayor and a council and a commissioner from the county and an assembly person and a state senator and who's running for governor. You had that municipal election, and we had our runoffs in June. And it worked great for years. And we just had Election Day. And no matter how much we keep changing this, it's still the same basic voter turnout, which is always poor in Jersey City. And we're just running up the expense. Technology has no effect here in Jersey City because we just keep screwing it up anyway. I suggest when we finish this 10 years in November, we go back to May, we go back to June runoffs, and just go back to having Election Day. If you need an absentee ballot, fine. But just go back to Election Day. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital, with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
You're watching The City Show. We're talking about elections and how we keep digging into your pocket to pay for these elections. Early election, vote by mail election. Pretty soon you'll be able to vote on your phone. And we won't be able to count the votes, so it doesn't matter. All right, we're going to talk about CarePoint Hospital System. That's Bayonne Hospital, Christ Hospital in Jersey City, and Hoboken Hospital, of course, in Hoboken. We've talked about this for the last 2 years. Every time there's something about CarePoint, there's another shoe to drop. They are in very difficult financial situation. The state of New Jersey just gave them $8 million to cover immediate expenses. I know Congressman Robert Menendez Jr. is trying to get more Fed money to the hospital system for charity care and uninsured patients, especially from the migrant community. Of course, they don't have insurance. There is a serious problem with CarePoint. For right now, there seems to be some knights coming in on with shining armor on horses, a company called Insight, a medical operation out of the Midwest. I think they have in Chicago. They were rumored to be involved years ago with CarePoint. And it's important, first off, I know that people are talking about RWJ Barnabas getting involved and Hackensack Meridian. It's important that you have medical options. These hospitals need to survive, especially a growing county like Hudson County and Jersey City. The population is exploding here, and that, of course, causes the county population to explode. We need these hospitals. You need medical choices. You just can't have these behemoth medical operations. Again, RWJ Barnabas, I work with them on Hudson Health or Hackensack Meridian. We work with them on Hudson Health. Great hospital chain. But you need alternative. You can't just have these behemoths who can just start dictating medical treatments, medical services, medical appointments. We can overwhelm the private physician to the point where they have to join these huge medical organizations. We definitely need to have that third option. So we need to save CarePoint. I spoke before about they went to a not-for-profit now. That didn't help. But I suggested that the county of Hudson get involved with CarePoint, get seats on the board, have their hands on the steering wheel of CarePoint. If we need state money, the county can get state money a lot easier than a CarePoint can do as a standalone 3-hospital operation. county has Meadowview Hospital and Secaucus. That could merge in with CarePoint and the county all being one. There's many things the county can do in the municipalities with a medical organization. We can have those medical organizations take over our school nurses. We can have them involved in our senior centers. We can have them involved in our community centers because we're part of CarePoint through the County of Hudson. And is there money to be made? It's a whole different way of running hospitals now. We really need to look, it's just far beyond my pay grade here. There's a problem when the insurance companies are making buku bucks and we have hospitals going broke. We have private practice that has to abandon and join these larger firms, medical firms, first off, for financial reasons. Secondly, because paperwork and the insurance is so ridiculous now. The insurance company is the tail that's wagging the medical dog. That has to be changed. I think Mayor Fulop spoke about this on one of his Zoom meetings for his run for governor. Mayor Fulop and I have had this conversation before about CarePoint and the medical options. Insight's going to come in. I think the state is involved with it also. All efforts are being made to save CarePoint. Again, I think the best thing to do is get the county involved and get a real hospital. I don't know the guy that's running the hospitals, the president. I know some of the people that run the independent in the three hospitals. I don't know the overall guy. I do know there are some hospital executives. I think he's sitting in Florida right now that we should be convincing to come back to New Jersey and head up CarePoint with the county option. But one of the things I really think is important with Mayor Fulop, Mayor Davis in Bayonne, Robbie Balla in Hoboken, and Craig Guy with the county to sit down with CarePoint and said, we're going to start steering. We're going to have our hands on the wheel to see that these hospitals function for the people of Hudson County, and we'll be able to assist financially. Again, the county can talk to the state a lot easier to get money than CarePoint can. And again, as I said before, there's so many things we can use the hospitals for to help with the residents of Hudson County. And again, with the county involved, we can do that. And the thing with the CarePoint, you don't want to show the doom and gloom because people lose confidence in those hospitals. You're worried about going to have surgery. You're worried they're going to have the lights on. That has to change. They need positive coming out of those hospitals. Hopefully, Insight can do it. I really think long-term, the county of Hudson should get involved in those three municipalities. Mayor of each one of those municipalities are on that not-for-profit board along with the county. Like I said, they got their hands on the wheel too. So this way, CarePoint doesn't drive off into the ditch. That's where I think the future of those hospitals are. I might be wrong. Maybe Insight comes in and does a good job. I'd rather see the county and the municipalities have a big say and sway on how those hospitals are operated. All right, we're out of show. You be good. You be safe. Hopefully you enjoyed the eclipse. And also we had an earthquake that I didn't feel. Actually, I think that's the third earthquake in my life that I didn't feel, missed the whole thing. And I did it this time too. All right, you be good. You be safe. I'll talk to you during the week. Good night.